Hello, Husky Pups. Mrs. Volts here. I hope you had a great weekend. I am ready to start a new week. How about you guys? We have a new letter this week. Do you see it behind me? Do you know what that is? Yell it out if you do. That's our letter I. And I says I. I. Just like in our word up here. Addie gave us this word, didn't she? I for igloo. Igloo starts with I, and that's going to be our new letter we're going to talk about this week. But before we get started, this is what I would like to do. I wanted to go over a little bit your letter I packet that you got. We sent it home a couple weeks ago. It's in with all your belongings, I bet. There are some really neat things in here, and I wanted to show them to you just so you remember that you've got them. In our letter I book, or packet, you guys have some really neat emergent readers. And you know what these are great for? One, you get to practice reading, which is always fun. We're learning how to read, right, pups? But you can also look through at the pictures, and this is going to help you see some words that start with our letter of the week. See, there's our igloo right there. It says, this is one igloo. That's the pattern for this book. Look at here. This is one ice cream. So if you look in these books, you're going to find some great words that start with I. You can share them with me on Zoom, and we can put them up on our board and fill up our I poster, just like we did our other posters, okay? Now, another thing that I wanted to show you is when we're learning about our letter, we like to do the search and finds. Those are always fun. With our blotters, where we have to find the letters. And there's a couple pages in there like that, too, where you have to look and find the uppercase and the lowercase I. And here's a poem. I is for iguana. You could use your blotter for that, too, and see if you can go through and circle with your, you could pull out a marker if you wanted, or you could use your blotter and find the letters. There's some math activities in there, fun stuff that you guys, that we would do in class that you might like to do at home. And always, always, always practice writing your name at least once a day, okay? That's something that we always would do first thing when we'd come in the morning, and you guys are getting so good at writing your names. So keep that up. Now, on Wednesday, this is something very special. In your packet, you have a little baggie. We put them in a baggie, right, Mrs. Johnson? These? We cut them and put them in a baggie, right? I think we did. I think we did. These are ice cream cones, and there's scoops of ice cream in there. I want you to bring that to the Zoom on Wednesday, because we are going to play a math game with ice cream cones and scoops. And that way you guys, you have it all right there at the house, okay? And we will play that game together. Doesn't that sound like fun? So on Wednesday, and I'll send a reminder, bring your scoops and your ice cream cones, and we're going to play a game. So let's take a look at our letter I. This is our uppercase I, and our poem is Big I, or the uppercase I, starts with one side of a door. All it needs is a roof and a floor. That rhymes, doesn't it? Door and floor. So let's look again. Big I starts with one side of a door. So we have a straight line down. All it needs is a roof and a floor. Neat. Let's practice that. My paper has lines on it. If you want to put lines on your paper, you can. Or, you know what's a great idea? Inside your activity box, there is a little dry erase board and a little marker. The marker has the puffball on the cap. You could practice writing with that. You have your very own dry erase board at home, just like mine. So we're going to do a line down, like the side of a door, right? And then we're going to give it a roof and give it a floor. Look at that. uppercase I that says eh. Let's do another one. Straight line down, and then line across the top, line across the bottom. Give it the roof and the floor. There's your uppercase I. Now when we make the lowercase I, that's this one over here. It's going to be smaller because our lowercase is always smaller than our uppercase. So I'm going to start at my dotted line, and I'm going to go straight down. We do a stick again, straight down. And this is important. We just do a little dot at the top. That's an I. Okay? Now sometimes when we're learning how to make an I, some of my friends do it like this. I call that a lollipop. Doesn't it look like a lollipop? Yep. When we make our lowercase I, that dot needs to be little. So I'm going to take that off of there, and I'm just going to put a little dot like that. Okay? So uppercase I and lowercase I. And it says eh, eh, eh. That's our new letter. I can't wait to fill our poster. Okay. I think that's a good starting point for our week. We're going to be doing some more rhyming this week, and we're going to be counting scoops of ice cream this week. We're going to be playing lots of fun games. So come back and visit me, friends, okay? And check out the activities on our seesaw, and let's try to get those done. Each day, there's 2 activities, and I know you guys can do it. So come back and see me, and have a great Monday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.